It's been 30 years since the brothers were last on the big screen, and with the ever-changing culture and adaptations, now seemed a perfect time more than ever to take another shot at the Italian plumber. The Super Mario Bros. Movie is a film for fans that respects its fans and the source material. While its story is paper-thin, essentially the brothers get sucked into the Mushroom Kingdom. Luigi gets captured and Mario has to form a team to save his brother and stop the evil Bowser from destroying everything. Honestly, that's fine now. If this was any other franchise such as Legend of Zelda or Metroid, I would be more critical of that. Mario has never been in the narrative franchise. It has always leveled down to wholesome fun, and in many ways, the film delivers all of that. The animation's beautiful world is bright and vivid and appealing to look at. The settings feel like levels from the games. When the characters are jumping around, you can see that 3D platforming. The soundtrack is good when it mixes elements of the games and adds little spins it fits. However, like practically every animated movie, there are pop cultural songs. They're not awful, but you could have left them out. The cast as a whole, for the most part, they're good. Chris Pratt as Mario, he's fine. He was the one everybody was most worried about. He's not great. It's not Charles Martinet, who does have a cameo. However, he tries and doesn't half-ass it. Save with Charlie Day as Luigi. When he first shows up in the Mushroom Kingdom, he's confused and starstruck with this world, but he adjusts to the situation. He's not some bumbling idiot the whole movie. Princess Peach. I like her because she has some funny movies. Yeah, she's not the damsel being rescued this time. Again, they decided to do that with Luigi, which sucks a little because, for the most part, he's absent from a huge chunk of the film until the end in the Mario Brothers movies, but I enjoy him for the few scenes he got. As for Peach, she serves as Mario's guide to this world and helps to aid and to get an army to fight Bowser. She has her moments, but Mario is still the hero of the film. Speaking of half-assing, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong is honestly the most unbearable in the movie. He doesn't even try to do a character, it's just him playing himself, not Donkey Kong, who just comes off as a cringy teenager and an idiot. That says something I should be not saying. Donkey Kong is the most unbearable when you have Toad in the movie. Lastly, we have Bowser voiced by Jack Black, who's the funniest in the entire film. From beginning to end, they do a great job with his voice of making Bowser come off as opposing and a threat to just being obsessed with Peach and going gaga for her. He's having a blast and it shows. If there's something that can be criticized really most is the pacing. It does feel like you could give a little more time for the story to flesh out the world and the relationships between the characters. There's a section where they show the other islands through a quick transition and you even see Yoshi's. A couple of minutes in these other worlds would have been cool. The humor works in the sense that there are jokes that don't hit that well sometimes, but the slapstick is more fun. And when it comes to fanservice, there is a ton of it. Some of them can be missed if you're not looking closely enough, and it's not just blatantly thrown in there you face the whole time. Plenty of things can be found in the backgrounds through the music and lines. Like when Peach says there is a whole galaxy of worlds out there, or the plumbing commercial. It adds to the nostalgia and charm of the fans. I would compare it to the Lego Batman movie, where on the surface there's humor, but deep in the Easter eggs a lot more appreciation shows and adds to the overall dialogue. It is not executed to the extent of Batman, but it falls under the banner of a fun adventure for all, appealing to children as well as Nintendo fans.